joining in, which is great. I hope you're all well, wherever you currently are in the world. In most parts
Yes, all good.
Great.
Thank you.
Great. Right, so it's 6:05. Let's start today's session. And surprisingly enough, I again have a question that I would like to ask, and I'm intrigued about your answers to that question. And my question today is, what are your compass directions in life when you make decisions? What is giving you orientation when you take decisions in life?
Yes, Jana.
Mhm.
That's a
Madhu?
great question, and it's very good to reflect upon these things. And for me, the conscious navigation or that question would be my intuition.
Mhm.
My intuition. I follow my intuition whenever I have to opt to something or when I have to choose something, when I need some direction. I just follow the first message that comes to
Mhm.
me and I just follow it. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's how I navigate.
Great. So very intuitive way of
Mm-hmm.
navigating. So you have a very intuitive compass.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea what might be something affecting your, like, or might be a part of your intuition? Because your intuition also comes from a place
Mm-hmm.
Where it needs to decide for the opinion or for the recommendation that it brings to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So to put it simple, I think for me, the intuition comes through my practice of meditation.
Mm-hmm.
Because the more I become calmer, the more there is no much traffic in my head. So it is very easy for me to directly go to the destination or to see the direction. And that's where I'm, with the intuition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matu.
Thank you, Anna.
Mandavi asked what the question was, asking on the chat. So the question is, what are the directions of your life compass? Or to say in different words, what are your support systems or what helps you to make decisions in your life? And Ram wrote values here. And Achana raised the hand. Yes, please, you go.
Hi, Jana. Good
Hi.
evening. Hello. So, for me personally, I've been following most of the time my heart, and of course, values too, but most of the time it's my heart. So, and at times it has proven to be very good, and at times, not so good. But yes, that's my compass.
So you're guided by your heart compass. Great.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
Thank you so much. Meena, please, you go.
Yeah, I don't know the intimacy or intuition, heart math coherence or heart speaks. I don't know all that, but I always go by in taking decisions. Whether I'm happy or not with that decision.
So
If I'm happy, I'll do it. Sometimes it might not be the right decision. Sometimes what I find it right may not be right for others. But to my perception, if I feel I'm happy taking that decision, I'll go for it.
So
I don't
this
know. Yeah.
sounds a bit
Yeah.
like gut feeling, maybe? Is that you follow this gut feeling of it feels as if it
To be
could make me
frank,
happy?
I don't know, to be frank, from where it comes from, where
Mm.
it comes from, the heart, gut, or intuition. I can't differentiate that.
Mm-hmm.
But if even if I think that thought itself of I have taken a decision makes me happy,
Mm-hmm.
then I'll go for it.
Okay, thank you, Mina. Sangamita is giving you a clap of hands, so is applauding. Seems to be a lot of
Yeah,
agreeing with
I
that.
just want to talk also, but let others talk. So,
Mm-hmm. Okay, so then Madhavi first and Sangamita after that.
mhm.
No, go ahead with the Sangamita.
Okay. Well, I kind of I think I born with some kind of intuitive power very much, but I I have a very I do not have a very support system all through my life, which is cultural, family, friend, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
country. And I know this is right, which is coming from inside, but I always use my brain,
Mm-hmm.
and that always I took a wrong decision. And whenever, you know, the right time comes or something important, and I stick in my stubbornness and I took follow my heart intuition, which is coming inside, which is very strange. People at that time will never have understood me, but it comes out that that is the best thing I did. So, and I never have a self-confidence before, which meditation actually gave me,
Mm-hmm.
giving me actually. I'm I was in a meditation, but this type of meditation, anapanasati, it is changing. I now do know. I know who I am, and this is right, and I will do it. So that is my compass. So I don't know. I born with it. I know what is coming.
Mm-hmm.
I know the tomorrow something is going to happen. I mean, it is proved. Like in my family, they know that, but we ignore. We grew up, we go to our puberty and youth, and we ignore our gut sense and we follow our brain and we lost. And then now I'm coming back in my touch where I actually follow my heart.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Thank you, Sangamita. So it's you also say it's in a way
Yeah.
following your heart because there is something inside of you
I
telling you
understand
the
that
right
something is
decision.
coming. I don't know how. That is very strange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Thank you.
like future. Yeah, it's coming, and that's true. It's happening. I mean, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the mystery, so I'll leave it. So there.
Great. Thank you, Sangamita. Madhavi,
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Jana.
good evening.
I can also just speak in German then. Guten Abend.
Guten Abend.
I like to give my thing with Guten Abend. We can also teach other masters here. Guten Abend means good evening, everyone. So my institution, like my decisions are based on the heart, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I always try to follow the heart because my mom always used to say that study with your heart. I never used to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Like keep your heart when you're reading it or when you're studying it. Mom, I don't know what it means by heart. I can by heart the things. I used to tell like that. Mom, I can by heart it, two ones are two, two to the three, two to the four, something like that. But what do you mean by keeping my heart in it? Because that young age, I don't know what it means actually. It took me nearly 30 years to understand what is my heart. Really, it was not a easy task to understand, follow your heart or study with your heart. I always thought that we are studying for the mind and we keep everything in our mind and the logical way of thinking and also remembering the things. And I never understood that, to be frank. But later on, all my things uh, showed me how to follow the heart actually and what she meant in the studies when you say keep your heart. And then that's the reason why I think I'll follow my heart all the time.
Well, that's great.
Anywhere, yeah, anywhere, any situation, anything, I'll just ask my heart and then it follows. That's it.
That's great. Can you share with
Thank you.
us what it means study with the heart or study from the heart? What
Yeah,
what was
because
the insight you gained when you say you didn't understand it and now you do? Can you share?
okay. That's a bit quite difficult because when we were studying, when we were young, or when I was young, like 8 to 10 years old, we know that the heart is there, which is like really pumping, like tuck tuck tuck. But we don't know that. But I understood at 8 and 10, the mind will keep our memories, and the mind will remember the things. And I know I understood the body parts, that way. Yeah, but what is the heart is really playing here? I really didn't understand that. What is that heart which is really making us to read, or making us to make it more interesting to study, or to making it more interesting, or to go deep down into the subject or something? I didn't know that the heart. But later on, like it took nearly 30 to 35 years, I think, to understand what is heart actually. So the heart means what I'm keeping in the heart for studying means I am completely concentratedly, or with the full body, with all my breath, with all my institutions, or with all my feelings, and with all my senses, all the nerves and all the cells, that I have to be in that book. That means if you put your heart inside, that means you are the whole, as a whole person, with your eyes and with your nose, with your legs, you are into that book.
So you're
You make
dedicating
that book,
yourself to the book?
yeah, to the book, yes. So,
Mm. Or whatever you
so that
study,
means
you dedicate it?
exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah, so keeping the heart mean it's like to dedicate it. I never understood that actually, or dedicate it, or to make it happen, or to go deep inside that book, or be with that book, or maybe to be lively to that book,
Mhm.
or justify yourself, or keep your heart in it, like to attach with your heart. So that I took really so much to understand what it means. It took nearly 35 years, I think, for me to understand.
Well, I
My
think there are
mom.
people that never tap into that in their life. So 34 years is a span, but not a long one,
Really?
I
It
would say.
it took so many years, I think, for me to understand that little sentence. I struggled a lot to understand that actually. Really,
Mm.
even though I studied science, even though I studied so many things, I see so many things happening and people explaining, but still I didn't understand what she meant it,
Mhm.
or I didn't understand what I need to be, how I need to be with my heart to a person, or to an animal, or to a book, or to a thing. When the heart is there inside on anything, it is completely attached.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
completely like it's a real connection there. So, and I and this way. And thank you so much for the wonderful question. Actually,
A pleasure.
I'm
Thank you
very
for
happy.
sharing, Mandavi. That's a beautiful answer. Thank you for sharing this with all of us. So thank you so much. Mugda.
Yes. Hello, Anna.
Hi.
Actually, my decisions are not based on only one thing, I can
Hmm.
say.
Hmm.
As others said, it differs from situation to situation or person to person or anything. So, as others say, sometimes my decisions are based on, um, you can say, gut feeling or happiness. But I am a beginner in meditation. That's why I can't say much about gut feeling or intuition, all these things.
Hmm.
So, up to this age, I can say my decisions are mostly based on the advantages and disadvantages of that decision.
Hmm.
That means how much will my decisions affect me as well as the people around me, my family, and all these things. And then the other matters as the money and the time and my priorities and all these things. So I consider all these things while taking any decision.
Hmm.
So again, I will say that that differs person to person or situation to situation, but mostly they are based on advantages and disadvantages, of course, for me and for the people around me.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that's it. Thank you.
Pleasure. So what you say, Mugda, is that you take very conscious decisions
Yeah,
and
yeah.
look at all the pros and cons and everything that you see that the ripples from your pebbles might cause for yourself and for
Yeah,
others.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
And from there
Because
take a
I,
decision.
yeah, Yeah, because I can say that my upbringing is like that only. Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
why while taking decision, I'm lesser. You can say take help of emotions, but more help of my brain, or that you can say. Yeah. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Mugda.
Yeah.
Very detailed and very clear,
Yeah.
which goes quite well with what Punita wrote, whereas she wrote, she decides, or something that she takes into account is the happiness of her family, mostly,
Yeah.
and of course, if it is morally correct in general. So
Yeah.
has
Yes.
to.
Yeah. Sorry, Anna. Sorry
No, all
to
good.
interrupt you.
No, all good.
Yeah. Yeah. It mostly depends on that because yeah, I have seen it. In the end, it makes me also happy because if I feel my family is happy and everything, so it's sort of a mutual understanding also. And yeah, mostly the decisions. If for me, it is if my family is happy, I'm happy. Obviously, it
Beautiful.
has to be morally also correct.
Mhm.
It has to be that. Yeah. So yes, thank you.
A pleasure. Thank you for
Yes.
sharing.
Thank you.
So, as we can see, there are very different ways to make conscious choices. Consciousness can come from the heart, from the gut feeling, it can come out of intuition. Conscious choice can come from looking at the pros and cons with the mind. What is quite beautifully in all of this is that if you take the time to explore your core values, in the one or the other way, your core values will play a role in the ways you make decisions. For example, just as Punita said, when her family is important for her in the way she takes her decisions, it's quite likely that family is one of her most important values in life. And a lot of the things the intuition sends to us, or the heart, or the gut, is connected to our core values without us being aware of it necessarily. So I would just invite you to, if it's making you curious, take some of the tests that you find on the internet for exploring core values and what are what the important values for you personally are, because no matter whether you want to or not, they are kind of the magnetic field that is surrounding your personal world and is influencing your compass directions in many, many beautiful ways. And all of you who explained how they make decisions will find a lot of interesting answers in there when you are, well, when you're happy or interested in giving it a try. I'm happy to, in the end of this session, fill in one of the addresses, one website where you can make such a test. It's very easy. And I would just like to invite you to give it a try and see what comes out in the test. So thank you all so much for sharing, because there were beautiful answers and so much inspiring insights as well. This was a really, really great chat about your conscious compass and conscious navigation in life. And now we will go into meditation for a while. And this is why I invite you to find yourself in a comfortable position, whatever feels best to you right now. It can be sitting, it can be lying down if you want to. When you're sitting, keep the spine upright and see that there is a slight bow in the arc, because it helps you to breathe more freely. And you can do the same when you decide for lying down, that you can be aware whether you have a slight bow in the arc. And with your next inhalation, gently close your eyes. Take your time to become fully aware of the posture you chose. Draw your attention towards your feet. Gently and slowly stroll upwards in your lower legs with your attention. Meet your knees. How do they feel? Take some time to wander upwards in your upper legs until you arrive at your sitting bones. How do your sitting bones feel? From here, stroll upwards to your abdomen, your belly, wander upwards to your chest with your attention. Explore your heart area for a second. Follow upwards your throat and neck, right up into your head. Spread out your whole awareness and attention in your head. How does your head feel right now? Do you get aware of different sensations in different areas of your head? Maybe your face feels differently than your forehead, the top of your head, or the back of your head. How does your head feel right now? And now, bring your awareness to your nostrils and get aware of your inhalation and your exhalation. How does your inhalation feel around your nostrils? And how do you sense and feel your exhalation? Start to breathe in calmness and peace with your inhalation. you let go of tension and stress with your exhalation. There is no need to change your breath. Simply let it come and go. Your breath is perfect the way it is given to you right now. The way it comes and goes, comes and goes, again and again. With every in-breath, you calm your mind. With every out-breath, you calm your body. Just like that. Just by being with your breath. There is nothing you have to strive for right now or to achieve. This moment is perfect, just as you are in this moment. And when your mind starts to wander, and distracts you with thoughts, simply smile at it. Silently bring your attention back to your nostrils, the sensation of your breath. When you now breathe in, send your in-breath up to your forehead. And breathe out through your third eye to your eyebrows. With every in-breath into your forehead, the tightness dissolves. With every out-breath through your third eye, you let go of all the pressure, all the sorrows of your mind. You simply breathe them out through your third eye chakra. Feel how your forehead gets lighter and lighter with every inhalation you send up there. And how your mind gets more and more silent with every out breath you send out through your third eye. Every in-breath spreads out a little further from your forehead, right to the direction of your upper head. Every out-breath takes away more and more of the occupied feeling that often resides in your head. It happens naturally. Just because you breathe into your forehead, spread your breath out, and because you breathe out everything that dissolves into bricks and pieces in your head through your third eye. Every single breath frees up more and more of your head space. Observe how far your in-breath spreads out meanwhile to your head, and how the flow of your out-breath takes away the bricks and pieces of your busy mind through your third eye. You find more and more space and less pressure in your head. With every in-breath, you grow the space. With every out-breath, you release the bricks and pieces of the pressure. And for the next minutes, I want you to enjoy the silence, your headspace. Well, I hold the space and watch the time. And now it is time to leave your headspace and come back into the external reality. Spread your attention out in your whole body again. Get aware of your shoulders, your upper arms, your lower arms, your hands. Move your fingers. Get aware of your upper legs, your knees, your lower legs, your feet, and move your toes. Gently and cautiously roll your shoulders one time from the front to the back and gently let them sink down again. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let it go through your mouth, maybe with a sighing. Another deep breath in through your nose and let it go through the mouth. Come back to your normal breathing pattern. And in your own time, at your own pace, whenever you feel ready, inhale and open your eyes. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for the beautiful session. If anybody wants to share something, feel free. And if not, that's totally fine. Yes, Madhu?
I just noticed that there is a raise hand for me as well as a host. So I wanted to take the opportunity as an audience. So thank you so much, Jana. It was a wonderful, wonderful meditation. Your voice take us somewhere. It is so, so very deep. Thank you for guiding us, Jana. It was very
Pleasure.
beautiful. Even the discussions and as well as the meditation. Thank you so much.
A true pleasure. I always really love to be with you here. So thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kamakshi. I'm happy that you really liked the meditation. Thank you, Punita. I wish you all a good rest of the day, a good weekend ahead, and I hope that everywhere, wherever you are right now, that COVID restrictions will ease up for every one of you and bring back more and more connected life to everyone, everywhere. See you next week. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Dankeschön, Jana. Schönen
Gerne.
Abend noch.
Danke. Schönen
Tschüss.
Abend. Tschüss.
Tschüss.
Bye bye, Jana.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.